Hello, I welcome to UPSC Prelim Chaturya series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we will discuss the daily prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. Let's begin. The first question. Consider the following statements with respect to Parvatamala Pariyojana. It is an initiative of the Ministry of Home Affairs, aims to build robust roadway infrastructure in India. The funding is based on private-public partnership model. Which of the statements given above is are correct? One only, two only, both one and two, none. The National Roadways Development Program known as Parvatamala Pariyojana is said to the project was proposed during the Union Budget 2022. It is an initiative of the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. The focus will be on public-private partnership through the hybrid equity model, with the government providing 60% of the funding support. The Parvatamala Pariyojana is being started in regions like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur, Jammu and Kashmir, and other northeastern states. The idea is to improve connectivity and convenience for commuters besides promoting tourism. This may also cover congested urban areas where conventional mass transit systems are not feasible. So the answer is 2 only, because it is an initiative of the Road Transport and Highways. Not the Ministry of Home Affairs. Moving to the next question. With reference to Operation Sarva Shakti, consider the following statements. It is an anti-terror campaign launched by the Indian Army in Jammu and Kashmir Pirpanjal Range. The operation is reminiscent of Operation Sarpa Vinash, which was launched in 2000. The goal is to flush out terrorists who have ambushed Indian troops in Rajouri and Poonch. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none of the above. This was in news recently. The Indian Army has launched Operation Sarva Shakti in Jammu and Kashmir, deploying forces on both the sides of Pirpanjal ranges to target terrorists. About this operation, will focus on locating the terrorist hideouts in the dense jungles, mountains and the caves. The China Corps, along with the Nagrota headquartered White Knight Corps, would be carrying out simultaneous operations. The operation is reminiscent of Operation Sarpa Vinash, which was launched in 2012 to eliminate the terrorists from the same area. We can find out the location of the Pirpanjal range here. And why is this area important strategically? The area south of Mendar leading to the Pirpanjal range through Hilkaka constitute among the shortest routes of access for inflated from across the LOC into the Kashmir Valley. The dense forest and steep mountain slopes often offer both advocate cover and visual dominion of the area. About the Pirpanjal range is in a chain of mountains in the lesser Himalayan region located in the Indian subcontinent. It extends between the Bias and Krishnaganga rivers from Himachal Pradesh to the Jammu and Kashmir. The important passes in Pirpanjal range: Banila Pass, Sintan Pass, Sach Pass and Rohtangla. The Pirpanjal Pass connects the Kashmir Valley with Rajouri and Poonch via the Mughal Road. So the answer is only 2. Because the operation is reminiscent of Operation Sarpa Vinash, which was launched in 2003, not 2000. Moving to the next question. What was the exact constitutional status of India on 26th January 1950? Option A, Democratic Republic. Option B, Sovereign Democratic Republic. Option C, Sovereign Secular Democratic Republic. Option D, Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. Indian Constitution adopts and Republic status. On January 26, 1950, India adopted its new constitution and became a republic. The exact constitutional status of India on this date was Sovereign Democratic Republic. The meaning of the sovereign, this indicates that India is a full independent country, not subject to any external authority. Meaning of democratic, this signifies that the country government is elected by its people and that is operates on the principles of democracy. Meaning of republic, this means that head of the state is elected, not hereditary monarch. The 42nd Constitutional Amendment and changes to the preamble. At this point in time, the words socialist and secular were not part of the preamble to the Constitution. These terms were added later by 42nd Amendment in 1976 during the emergency period under the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. After this amendment, the preamble reads Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic. Therefore, on January 26, 1950, the correct constitutional status of India was Sovereign Democratic Republic. So the answer is B, Sovereign Democratic Republic. Moving to the next question. Which of the following countries border with Baltic Sea? 1. Denmark, 2. Sweden, 3. Latvia, 4. Poland, 5. Switzerland. Select the correct using code given below. 1, 2, 3 and 5 only. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. Russia blamed Kyiv for attack on gas terminal at Baltic Sea. About Baltic Sea, the Baltic Sea is an arm of the North Atlantic Ocean. It is bounded by the Scandinavian Peninsula, the mainland of Northern Europe, Eastern Europe, and Central Europe, and the Danish Islands. Surrounded by the countries of the Baltic Sea, Denmark, Germany, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Russia, Finland, and Sweden. It is connected to St. Petersburg by the Gulf of Finland. The Gulf of Riga is located between Estonia and Latvia. You can find out the location of the Baltic Sea here and surrounding the countries. So the answer is C, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements about Vaishvik Bharatiya Vaignanik Program. It is to be implemented by the Ministry of Education. It envisages collaboration between the scientists of the Indian diaspora with Indian higher educational institutions. The Vaibhav Fellow would identify an Indian institution for collaboration and may spend up to 2 months in a year or for maximum of 4 years. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none of the above. This was in news recently. The Vaibhav Fellowship Program is to be implemented by the Department of Science and Technology and would be awarded to outstanding scientists of Indian origin who are engaged in research activities in their respective countries. The Vaibhav Fellow would identify an Indian institution for collaboration and may spend up to 2 months in a year for a maximum of 3 years. The fellowship would include the fellowship grant of 4 lakhs per month, international domestic travel, accommodations and contingencies. The fellowship program launched as a step to further those efforts by shaping and implementing the Vaibhav program envisages the collaboration between scientists of the Indian diaspora with Indian higher education institutions, universities, public funded scientific institutions. The Vaibhav fellowships are expected to collaboration with their Indian counterparts and help initiate research activities in the host institution in the cutting edge areas of science and technology. The 75 selected fellows would be invited to work in 18 identified knowledge verticals includes health, pharma, electronics, and agriculture, quantum technology, energy, computer sciences, and material sciences amongst others. So the answer is only 1 because it was implemented by the Department of Science and Technology, not the Ministry of Education. The Vaibhav Fellow would be identified Indian institution for collaboration and may spend up to 2 months and a year for a maximum period of 3 years, not the 4 years. Thank you. This is the today's session.